T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now I'm going to be reviewing BADCUBE Robot Oldtimer Series RECON, the Security Director. You see him right there. Here are the cards he comes with. It says, safety doesn't happen by accident. Be alert and expect the unexpected. RECON may not be the most popular bot among his peers, but he is the best at what he does. With super speed and firepower that packs a punch, his only flaw is his overacting paranoid personality. Once again, another BADCUBE figure with an awesome booklet. Look at that. Look at that stuff right there. Awesome. Here is the back of the box if you care. Now, RECON, or Red Alert, as he's really known, is the figure that people aren't questioning are they going to purchase. They went the extra mile and made this dude cartoon accurate, something that Takara Tomy didn't decide to do. He even has this window back here like he did in the cartoon. That is awesome. Of course, I added this label right there and that one. That's the only bad thing about this dude. I had to waste 2 stickers on him. Well, not waste, because they're doing their purpose, their job. But he looks good, as you can see. This is what it looks like on the bottom. He is a little bit different than Steamroll, which is great. Here is my knockoff Red Alert that has some repro labels on it. No, the official doesn't have all these markings and whatnot. And as you can see, they went the full regular Lamborghini sideswipe route. And he has this breakup in the panels and whatnot. And I'm not even going to go ahead and transform him to compare him. Yeah, I have sideswipe already transformed, and this is what that figure looks like, just with reverse colors. So you'll have to use your imagination. Here is some comparisons right here next to some other rescue masterpiece Autobots or law enforcement and whatnot. But there you are. I don't know if our Ratchet should be a little bit bigger, but that's about accurate, because that van is very small, I believe, in real life. Here is a figure I didn't compare Steamroll to. Now, this guy is glossy. All the Lamborghinis have a glossy finish, but like I said, it kind of comes off looking cheap on this guy. But on him, it looks great, and on Steamroll, it looks great, and on the official, it looks great. This guy is a lot heavier. It feels like his whole body has die-cast in it, but it's really only the feet and maybe like a few other small, tiny places. But there you go with that. One thing these figures don't do is have a weapon storage on the actual car mode. It's stored, but you can't like mount it anywhere so you can shoot while driving. But these come up. If you have fingernails, you can get that up, revealing his head, or the inside of his head, which I guess you could make the engine. He's a transformer. And it does have the ability to make these lights go up, which is difficult because it doesn't transform like Steamroll. So you basically have to like come in at an angle with this included tool, which I'm not gonna lie has not been very easy to use. It's like you need to push at the little white joint right there, get it up, and then just grab it with your fingernail on both sides. But there they are. If you want that option, I don't even believe you even have to push these down for anything, even transformation. Getting them back down, I'm gonna be honest with you, is a little bit difficult, especially on this one right here. It's like that joint is misplaced. I believe in the cartoon he did not have open lights down here, so they give you these optional pieces. You have to actually unscrew this, pop these out using that same tool I used to get these lights out, and then replace that with these. I guess they friction in there, or maybe you have to glue it. I am not going to do that. And these faces come within this little sticky sheet. They did not have a compartment for you to store the accessories. And oh yeah, I forgot to do this. Matt the bot supplier helped me out with getting these guys. Thank you, Matt. I very much appreciate it. You made my weekend. Transformation. I was debating on whether I was going to do this because the transformation is basically the exact same as Steamroll, but there are some different things, so you might want to see that. Lift this up, which is the same. Detach this from the front. Detach that. Go ahead and lift this whole piece up right here, and we can just get that out of the way for now. Lock this out of the way. Come on, you. Get that back up, just like with Steamroll. Full disclosure, Steamroll I was using the instructions. I transformed him a couple times, but I wanted to make sure I didn't goof up on anything. You can just open this up, move this out of the way, rock that way, bring that out, bring the heel spur out like this, and rotate that around. In fact, I'm just gonna transform this. You see what I'm doing. Just listen to whatever soothing musics I have playing right now. You know what? I have not been looking at the screen. I hope the camera didn't blur up on me at any points, because that would not be great. Move these up. Instead of putting them back like on side swipe, you move those up. Slide the head and rotate it this way. They were sticking up on the G1 toy, so they need to stick up on him because they were sticking up on him on the cartoon. Get these out of the way so we can get the arms down here. We can shift that like that and shift this up like this and bring the shoulders up while bringing these down. Come on, you. I guess it's best to look at it from this way because these bars do fold into that little groove right there. Now we can move this up, get that angle over here, and bring this forward. There is no little top thing for the shoulder launcher, which does make it look a little bit awkward because you have that little empty gap. And now we can go ahead and lift this up into place. Maybe turn the head that way, get that into place, and bring that down. We can put the shoulders on here on both sides. The arms are different. Pull the hands down, slide that down, bring this forward, and now we can rotate that to shut it. Shut that and bend the window back. Put this out, slide this down, bring the hand down, get this arm up like that, and we can bend this around like that. Push these things up like this again, push these back so that we can bring these back and put that into place. You're supposed to pull this out like that, and now we can open or bring that forward and to bring it out like that. Lift this up, bring these down, and there is like a little tab right there on the glass. Put that into a little groove on the side of his inside of his body. Slide this down, make sure this is forward, and you're done. You have options with the shoulders. The shoulders are forward like that, but there is this hinge right there. You can rock it this way. I'm gonna have to look at the instructions to see which way is right. I think I looked at that. No, yeah, I forgot to pull his feet up. I can't recall which direction is actually accurate, but basically he's transformed. Yeah, I had it accurate. This is what the joint should look like in the end right there. And when you have it like that, his shoulder, because of this thing right here, can definitely go out like 90 degrees if you have it the correct way. His weapon, pull that down, well, pull this down, then pull that down. So there you go with that. Kind of looks a little cheap and iffy and nowhere near as good as the official gun, but there you go. I'm pretty sure it was small and skinny like this in the cartoon. Of course, the fingers open up just like all Masterpiece figures. Put that in the hand and wrap it around. And he's good. He's great. I like him. But the only thing I don't like is, let me bring Steamroller here. Well, they both have gappage up there, but it feels like you see it more on him, on his shoulders right there on the inside. Maybe because this red kind of blends together more, but with him being white, it feels like it stands out. Might just be me. And I promised that I would try to put his faces on this guy to see if that would be an improvement or look different. But let's get back to the steed. Like, one thing that's better on him than Steamroller is his body or his back actually snaps into place. It connects. This grabs onto his back. The arms positioned like this block any type of gappage or hole right there. This being able to be cartoon accurate. When I was a little kid and I saw that, I was like, how the heck will the spoiler get to be up there? And they actually managed to make it happen. And he doesn't have a spoiler down here, which was also accurate on the cartoon. Well, the cartoon used to change so much stuff from the toy design. It's like they went the extra mile of giving him these actual wings hanging off or doors hanging off just like the actual real toy, but then they did something like this, like putting spoiler up there, which was totally not toy accurate, and you couldn't replicate that with G1 technology back in the day. But you've seen what he looked like because I've been spinning this guy around, so let's get into his articulation. The head can look up that much. Can't really look down, but it swivels. Shoulders go out to that much, spins all the way around. That transformation joint spins too, so you'll probably be untransforming the thing and you have to rotate it back, which is unfortunate. Swivel. Elbow bends a little bit more than 90 degrees. Steamroll, of course, has the full bend right there. He does not, due to the difference in the transformation. Like, it's only one joint. It's not a double joint because that slider is right there, so it's only on one joint. the wrists rotate and the fingers open up. This kicks forward, kicks back, kicks out to the side, swivels, bends right there, more than 90 degrees. Ankle pivot is super. It rotates and comes all the way forward and comes back. So that really gives him good posability. Here's a close-up on his face, just in case you couldn't see it. He has this accessory right here, but I believe it's supposed to have a different face. Here's his secondary face. You put these on his little slots that wrap around his little antenna ear things right there. And this shows his head or brain going haywire right there, because I believe he was damaged in that episode. And here is his last face. It's just a smile. He was happy once his brain was back in the whack. And I don't have Inferno yet. I don't know why I don't have Inferno yet. Oh yeah, it costs money. That's why. And as you can see here, this face does fit on Steamroll. So if you want Steamroll to be smiling, he can be smiling with his brother. And for the people who rather their Autobots not be jerks, they can all share a gasp together, because they all have a gasp face. Due to the way his arm transforms and hand transforms, he can't share Steamroll's pile driver weapons. You can't rotate this to make that peg come out, which is a little bit unfortunate. For extra arm mobility, the door is on a slider. It pulls out so that you can rotate it more out of the way, so his arm can rotate like out that way and whatnot. The wheel can lift up like this. I don't know what that actually helps as far as articulation and whatnot. And the tire, I said they were rubber on Steamroll, but it's like a very pliable plastic wrapped around. At the end of the day, I really like RECON Steamroll, and I think Takara really has something to worry about, or maybe they've given up on. I can't say they've given up on. I can't say they've given up on G1 Autobots, because they're coming out with a new masterpiece, Optimus Prime. But with them dragging their feet so long, they give other companies the opportunity to come up with things like this. And with them wanting to maximize on their molds, they didn't give us a quality cartoon accurate Red Alert. They just repainted this mold again in G1 cartoon colors, which is boring, and like, people aren't going to keep standing for that. Like, when this guy comes out in his toon colors, I'm not getting that. I know some people are completists and they are going to get it, but I'm not getting it. This guy is good enough. Blue windows is the only thing different. No, come on now. This being like completely accurate as far as the doors and the back transformation and stuff like the cannon transforming at the same time, and the feet and legs and chest being more accurate, that is really, really cool. So I really like this, and of course I can recommend it. Like, go get it. What are you waiting for? Okay, I'm gonna end things on this rescue squad, especially since I transformed these dudes. But yeah, I like them. Thank y'all for watching this video all the way up until this point. I really, really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. Click like, share my videos. If you really like my channel, share my videos. That will help me out. One thing that's going on, I hear that people need to click the notification bell, unclick the notification bell, and click it again so you can make sure you're notified of when I put up new videos. Like, you might even have to unsubscribe and then resubscribe to me, because my numbers are down, and I'm pretty sure there has to be a reason for that, because like, I almost have 8,000 subscribers, and sometimes a lot of my videos aren't getting that many views, and I'm like, come on now, 8,000 subscribers, something has to be going on. And other YouTubers saying what's going on, it makes complete sense to me. Anywho, thank you for watching this. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.